You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
We
great.
should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know?
Do we do this? You're great.
You did break it.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. You're great.
You're great.
It's
It's okay.
Do you want to use
It's
this?
totally.
It's just angled.
Oh yeah, it's just angled weird.
Just
It's fine.
angled.
Leah, you're great. It's
You
okay.
can break
It's
anything.
okay.
You're great.
angled
You're
it.
amazing. Never
I
change.
just angled.
Hey, Monica,
oh,
you're-
thanks. Yeah, you guys are so positive. man.
So positive.
That was amazing.
You didn't break
you
it.
just
Hey, you know,
smashed-
I like
It's
your
just a
facial
line.
hair. It looks good on
Thank
you, man.
you. I like your hat.
Mansfield
Thanks,
coming
man.
in hot with
Actually,
a compliment.
last night you were wearing these jeans, and I was like, "Those are really nice jeans."
Thanks, man. I got them for $8
What?
like at TJ Maxx
What?
in Silverdale, Washington.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look
Look good,
for
but it
TJ
was
Maxx.
I've never
solid
been
deal.
to a TJ Maxx. What
Really?
are you guys' thoughts on TJ Maxx? Is it a great? Is it like Ross?
You know, it's hit or miss, I feel
It's
like.
hit or miss?
It's hit or miss,
Is
yeah.
it, what would you compare it to, Ross? Would that
Yeah,
be like
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like a
Positive
kind
spin
of a
bargain
little bit of a
stores.
cluster. But there's some really good deals. You just gotta like.
You gotta know where
you
to
gotta
look.
spend it. You gotta like, oh, what am I doing for a couple hours? TJ Maxx.
That's
it.
what you
And
gotta be
that's
doing?
what you gotta do, and you should go in with like a
good to know.
purpose in mind. Like I'm looking for this category, or like I really need a blanket of some kind. You know. So when you go in
Oh.
there, you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna look at like dog stuff. I'm just gonna focus on.
I'm going to
Just
get
a-
distracted by the dog
Just
stuff.
Dog
a
sweaters get me
bargain
every time.
shopping tip of TJ Maxx from Leah Mansfield, everybody.
I do think that's the key, because sometimes you grab something too quick and you didn't really check out the quality, because they do have some
Yeah.
good quality stuff, but then sometimes you get
Mhm.
one where you're like, this is too short for some reason, and that's why it's in here. So you
Oh.
got to be smart about what you're looking at.
I just
Right.
love the crazy stuff at Ross, like the weird jeans with crazy designs on them and those kind of things. Like, this is where all
You're
those
like,
go.
these didn't sell the
These didn't sell?
rhinestone pockets.
Hey, welcome to the Huck Life Podcast. I'm Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike
This
Coletta.
is our podcast. We have our special guest, Leah Mansfield, here. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Bien.
Are you ready to plug your
Also
shows?
learning Spanish. Oh yeah,
you
is
learning
now is the
Spanish
time?
or-
I already
Wait,
plugged them already, but-
you're learning Spanish? Let's have,
Oh, mostly I know aquí.
here? Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to yell that a lot to people. Aquí. And then I know que tenga un buen día.
What is that?
Ooh,
Have a good day. Yeah.
Oh.
Bonito sol, bonito dia. There's
Have a
Miss
beautiful day.
Nice
There's
day,
a
nice
Senora
day.
Guzman. She comes in every day to the cancer center, and she's a really positive lady. And she
Let's talk
doesn't
about
speak
her
in
for a
English.
while.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't speak in English. She only speaks in Spanish, so she teaches me new words all the time, and then I forget like almost immediately. But she's patient and super cool, and it's like she's one of those people. I'm like, why does this person get cancer?
Yeah.
And it's to prove that positive people can overcome cancer.
Yeah. I think that's the
Yeah.
only way to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
here's to you.
Yeah,
Here's
positivity cures
Senora
cancer.
Guzman.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say.
It's your
Okay, it
best
might not-
shot.
you know what? It'll make the process easier. That's
Absolutely,
for damn sure.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah.
because everyone's nicer to you,
Totally agree.
and if you're nice.
If you're nice, everyone's nice
Just-
to you. That's
yeah.
a good
You guys
that's
have
a good
learned
little live
so
by.
much in the first 5 minutes of this podcast
Yeah.
already. Like,
We haven't even
just-
plugged our shows
Oh my
yet.
gosh,
Do
I
you want to
keep
plug your show
forgetting.
again?
Okay,
Leah?
so I picked up a couple of shows, and I should look them up. They're April 6th and 7th in the Bay Area. One's in Sacramento, and one is in San Francisco. So
Okay.
Punchline, that's San Francisco. I haven't
Mhm.
performed there before, so this would be my first time at
Yeah.
both places. Cobb's in Sacramento.
Yeah,
That's like an hour away.
I think
not-
that's
that's right. Yeah.
the opposite. I think Cobb's is in San Francisco.
Oh, it is?
There is a Punchline in San Francisco, but there's also a Punchline in Sacramento. So
Oh.
Oh, I bet
It'll
that's what
depend.
it is.
she's
Do you have a
out there
website?
somewhere?
It's not up right now, so
Uh-huh.
this
Do
is
you
a
have-
positive
But just
podcast.
find-
We're not
others-
going to talk
Leah-
about why
find
that
Leah
happened.
on Facebook. Find her on Facebook.
There's
Do
Facebook.
that.
Do you have Twitter or
I do
anything?
have Twitter. I go through phases where I'm like really into Twitter, and then I just am like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in.
That's
how social
right
media
now on
works, I
Twitter,
think.
where I'm
That's
just
pretty
like,
much how it works.
yeah. So
Sounds good.
I know.
Follow her up.
You know what
Are
I
you
think
just at Leah Mansfield?
the last tweet I saw was that the Duck Dynasty guy came out to support Ted Cruz, and I was like, I think
I'm going to take a break.
You're
I'm going
like,
to take a
I'm
Twitter
take a
break.
little
I think.
for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. Everything's fine in moderation.
Yeah, my eyes are hurting. I want them to feel better. So.
my eyes and my heart are hurting.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop looking at Twitter.
You want to go? Your show's next, Monica?
Sure. My next show is February 7th at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego. Jay Hollingsworth is headlining. I am hosting. It is also the Super Bowl, but, you know.
Yeah,
my
who
team's
watches?
not in
Does anyone
it.
even
Chargers
watch that?
aren't in it. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay's
I don't-
team's not in it.
I'm
We'll
into
have a
it,
good
actually.
time.
I want Denver to win. I want Denver to win real bad.
Okay, thanks for promoting my show.
Oh, yeah. You guys should still go to Monica's show. And then we'll see the Black-
It's at 7. It's at 7.
The
You
Super
got time.
Bowl, yeah, the Super Bowl might be over by that time.
Perfect.
Honestly, I think it starts at like 2 or 3
Drunk
usually. The Super Bowl.
Broncos fans. No.
So-
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like when you sober up, come out to the comedy show.
Yeah. Perfect.
I will be at the it's actually Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego on February 14th doing a set. So I will be there.
Oh.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know. I got booked for that or one of those on Valentine's Day, and then I had to email her right back and like, my life changed.
Dude,
My life
so
changed
yeah,
dramatically.
see,
My life changed since I applied for
I
this.
think I've mentioned this before on the podcast, but just to tell you, my mom's birthday is on Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
So all other Valentine's Day things have been voided by that my entire life.
So you've never
which is
had to
pretty
do like
amazing.
bullshit.
So if I do
Day
Valentine's Day, I can do it like the day or two after. It doesn't matter. So I don't have to worry about forgetting it because it's just got to remember my mom's birthday, and that's
right.
it. So
That's
know.
cool.
And that's like
cool.
a phone
She has the
call.
most romantic birthday of the year.
Yeah, she does.
She get a bunch
So-
of like heart shit for her
don't think
birthday.
so.
That's the problem. My grandma's
feel like if
birthday's
you-
like 2 days before Christmas, and people get her like Christmas stuff.
See, that's
I'm
lame.
like, well, that's not going to help her the rest of the year.
Yeah. My brother's birthday is 2 days after Christmas, and it always is like a weird thing of like, this is the birthday and the Christmas gift. Like, you want one
Yeah,
big
yeah,
one or
yeah,
two
you get
smaller
that
gifts? Like, what do you
stuff.
want?
Right,
How do you wanna handle it?
right.
Oh, my birthday's February 6th. I forgot about that. The
Oh,
day
yeah.
before.
Let's
So,
plug that.
yeah,
Woo.
Do
let's
that.
plug
You know
my
what you
birthday.
should do
Tweet
before
me
celebrating
something.
Monica's birthday on February 6th is you should go to the Super Secret Stand-Up Show on February 5th
yeah.
at 11:59
That's the
p.m.
1 year anniversary.
It is.
Leah did it the last. Was it the
Yeah.
last one?
Oh yeah.
yeah. You were on
Did
it.
I do Super? Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
did. I was
Yeah.
up in Washington. That was really fun.
That's our
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So that
So,
show's
yeah.
still going on while we're here, but it's happening. Kamasutra
Okay.
is running it, and so
That'll be 1 year.
the
That is- we've
1
been
year
doing
anniversary of that show on February 5th.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
That's cool, man.
It's been a really fun show. It's like my favorite
Yeah.
show I've ever done. Everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's been.
I need to start producing a show, man. I'm like
It's
the only
fun.
comic.
It's
in
I
LA
get
that
so
doesn't
stressed
produce.
out,
It is
but I want it to be
stressful.
good. But we've done, I think, a pretty good job, and the venue there likes it, and yeah, so it's worked out, which
Yeah.
is good. But done other stuff that hasn't worked out, so that's stressful.
If I was more prepared, I'd announce the lineup of the Super Secret Stand-Up Show. But it's a super secret.
I'll tell
so
you in
you
a
can.
second.
You can. Is it a race right now?
No, now neither of us are talking. If we're both,
Oh, okay.
there you go.
Yeah,
You got it.
I did get it. Yeah. So on the show is going to be Billy Anderson, Evelyn Jensen, and Courtney Shane Williams. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah?
Yeah,
and then
Atlas
some
Theater.
secret drop-ins.
Secret drop-ins.
Secret drop-ins.
You don't
So it's
know about it
it's
yet.
February 5th at 11:59 p.m. So technically February 6th. All that shit. Okay.
Fremont.
Fremont Atlas Theater.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Plugs. Done. Except for the podcast plug, which you got to rate and review, describe the podcast on iTunes.
Describe to it.
Describe it in your subscription and your review.
He meant to
helps
say
a lot.
subscribe, and he's
I
done.
jumble my words. So
I mean, you're
much.
great.
It's okay. Yeah, but it hurts.
You're saying a bunch of things I didn't even know what they were, so then I was
Yeah.
like,
Perfect.
That was
You
confused face.
Rate and review and subscribe on iTunes. We're also on Stitcher. You can listen to us on Racketeer Radio at 7 p.m. on Thursdays, the day after it drops, if you want to. You can check us out. You can check out our Amazon banner. That's helpful. Have you heard
Oh
this?
yeah,
Where you
no,
click.
tell me about that.
So it's on a website. It's on huglifepodcast.com. If you click on a banner through the website, we get like 4 or 5% of
Oh,
what
yeah,
people
yeah,
buy,
yeah,
and we
yeah,
actually
yeah.
make money doing it. It
So
helps-
maybe you're gonna
Yeah.
buy a gift for Valentine's Day coming up.
yeah, I
there
have
you go.
Amazon Prime.
Clickaroo.
Yeah,
right
and we're
through
getting
there.
Amazon Prime
Dude,
too.
I love Amazon Prime. I
It's
do.
like my favorite thing in the world.
It's like it's my dirtiest love. I just get
Oh.
on there all the time. I'm like, I could have this in 24
Yeah.
But it's
hours.
like,
In
is,
Seattle, it's crazy.
Leah looking at porn in there? No, she's on Amazon again.
In Seattle, they have
I don't.
like the hour
I don't
delivery.
watch porn. I just get on Amazon Prime.
It's so convenient.
Oh my god.
What should you get for your lover on Amazon? What should you get your lover? I don't know.
Oh, that's a great. Here, let's bring up the app right now.
You want to bring it up the app?
have an
I don't
app?
know. I
on your
think
phone?
you could
I
get
don't know.
like you know what you should get? You should get one of those food items that's not available in your state. You know,
Okay.
Like the one I always think of is
Okay.
banana Fanta. Isn't really sold in Washington,
Oh, yeah.
but you can get it on Amazon.com.
I've
So,
never even heard of banana Fanta.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I can
Banana?
I can imagine what that would be like. banana Fanta. I mean, I've never had it, but
like
I
a
can
a liquid Laffy
Don't you
Taffy.
want
I
a
did get
banana
my roommate
Fanta? Don't
Aunt
you wanna?
Sally's pralines for Christmas. They're from Louisiana,
Oh.
so that's kind of.
Could you order boiled peanuts on?
You could order boiled peanuts on
Amazon has everything. That's why being a Prime member, and they have all these special deals if you're a Prime member too. And there's a lot to go through.
boiled
on that
peanuts
website.
Sounds-
in a can.
What was that?
That's what I would
Do you
get.
guys
Peanut?
remember what I was looking at?
$9.
Something to get your lover on
Oh.
Amazon. $9, and it's the right brand. Look at that.
Yeah, it's the Peanut Patch brand, which is the good brand.
Peanut patch.
The Peanut Patch,
The
the South's
Peanut
favorite
Penis
snack.
patch.
Have you had boiled peanuts, Leah?
I want to say yes, but I can't remember where they are sort of indigenous from. There's like
the
a
South.
It's the South.
Yeah.
It's
This really a
peanuts.
Southern
Okay.
thing, yeah.
So I probably have had them. I've been to Arkansas,
Maybe, yeah.
Missouri,
They're in like
Missouri.
gas stations.
Alabama.
Yeah. Alabama definitely has them.
Mississippi, Louisiana, which I'm sorry, I get 1-star Yelp rating.
On Louisiana.
Yes.
You're not a big Louisiana-
One
State
of
Yelp.
the worst.
Oh.
State Yelp 1-star.
Oh,
Is there a
snap.
reason?
New Orleans is fun, but
The rest of
I was not there for the big Mardi Gras or anything. I was just visiting in town. It's cool, but
You know what blew our mind about New Orleans is how small it was compared to like what you think it's going to be. Like we walked across it. It was crazy. It was so quick. But yeah, get yourself a Mardi Gras mask and do Mardi Gras at home because Louisiana sucks. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
Do that on Amazon.
I got lost once on a road trip in Louisiana, and it took
Oh,
me
that's
7
the worst.
hours of back roads driving to get through it. I don't
Oh,
even
shit.
remember
Do
what
you-
happened.
I have to think about that where it's like not having a GPS. I can't imagine anymore.
Yeah, there's
I don't
no way.
get
I
it.
don't know how I
It's-
would do
It's weird, right? Like every so often, I keep a map in my car, and every so often, I'll pull it out and I'll map my route, like for old time's sake, but
Yeah.
also because I don't want to forget how to do
How to
it.
do that.
Yeah, because
I
you
don't-
got to know.
Man, it's
Yeah. I mean, what if they're? Oh, this is positive. Never mind.
No, go
no,
for it.
No,
this
just
is
like
good.
what if there's an apocalypse and you're like, oh, I can read a map. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so valuable.
That's-
at the end of
That's
the world.
That's just
positive
good
because
advice.
everybody's going to need you.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be giving map reading lessons.
Maybe like, should we
during the
eat,
apocalypse?
Leah? And then they're
Yes.
like, no,
Leah's
because we
gonna
won't know
have
where
a
the
Rand
fuck we're
McNally
going.
map and a
Perfect.
compass.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me. I can read a map.
I can read a map. I can read a map.
I know where the nukes are.
That is,
Also-
it's true, right?
Speaking of
Isn't that weird?
talking about not using Twitter that often, but could we plug your Twitter, Leah? What's your Twitter handle?
It's my name.
It's your name, just at Leah Mansfield.
At Leah Mansfield.
That's
I got the Leah
awesome.
Mansfield.
That's awesome.
Take
for
that,
you.
artist in New
And
York.
then you can follow Monica
Is
at
that
Monica
your other?
Nevi.
Oh yeah, you got Monica Nevi.
I got Monica Nevi.
Is
I
there
am-
Monica Nevi's?
No.
Is there ever?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
You're the only Monica Nevi? Is there
Yeah.
other Michaelettas?
There's like
There's a lot of other
Monica.
There's
Monicas.
a lot of Michaelettas.
There-
Neville or something.
Yeah, I mean, I found like 4 or 5 that are prominently on every social media thing. There's one guy, and we talked about him before, and he teaches djembe freestyle drumming, and he ran for mayor of Colorado Springs.
Really?
Mike
Oh, I
Coletta,
hate
and he has
Colorado
a
Springs.
sweet mustache. He's
I
a
didn't know the
UFO.
drum thing.
Yeah, and he's a UFO hunter.
He's a UFO hunter. Is
and
the one that we normally.
he gets in on all technology early, like real early. So
this is
he
what
always
you
beats
would
that.
get.
What is this?
This
On
is what
Amazon?
she's gonna get her lover for Valentine's
You can
Day.
get this on
Kamasutra
Amazon.
honey dust body powder. Oh,
Honey
that's
dust.
a good.
That
That's a
sounds-
good
Right?
gift.
and you
Yeah.
could just have it just delivered to you.
Yeah, someone will bring that to your house for you.
And is
That's
it
a
Prime?
perfect
Is
thing.
You're
it
like, we
Prime
can't take
too?
a
That's
break from
Prime,
what's
yeah.
happening in here, so I'm gonna
Prime
need you to
free
just
one day,
refill.
delivered tomorrow for free with qualifying orders over $35. So all I have to do is also get like a dog leash and some sheets.
Some
Everything
sheets.
you would need for
I got
a
the body powder.
Valentine.
I got
at
some
home.
sheets, and I got my dog leash. So everything is
Dog
done.
needs to go out. We got to take a break. Hang on.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I'm at
man.
Coletta on Twitter. Also, you can like the Facebook group. You can find us all on Facebook, I'm sure, too. We all have Facebooks. That's fun. Just search our name in the search bar. Yeah.
We all have Facebook.
And that's the end of the plug section. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
Which
Yeah.
gets, yeah, we.
It can
okay.
get
Tangential.
way off track.
is
Like
what
Oh, I
we've
see.
not finished plugs until halfway through the episode before, which is inappropriate to do. I feel like you gotta
Inappropriate.
it's inappropriate, and I don't like it.
Inappropriate.
Leah Mansfield is here, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
I'm sorry, no, I started-
Still here. She did.
Still here. I've
Still
been
here.
here before.
That
And
hasn't
I'm here now, and
changed.
then I'll be here a little bit into the future.
always around.
Yeah,
Always
here I am.
Can't get her to leave. No.
So you're from Washington originally, though, right?
Originally from Washington.
Okay,
yes.
but you spent time-
Congratulations, Washington.
Whoop whoop whoop.
My parents chose you.
guys, you guys won Leah, Washington. But I feel like, did you live in the Midwest for a while?
I did. I lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota for like 2.5 years.
Did you love Minneapolis? I've heard great things about
I
the city.
do love Minneapolis.
I've heard really good things
Aw,
about
can
it.
I just pick this up?
You could just
Yeah,
take
you
it out
do
of there.
whatever you want.
Yeah, you could take it out of there if you want to too.
No, this is cool.
That's good.
Yeah, Minneapolis is a really great gem. Here's something positive.
Okay.
Minneapolis is a great gem in the upper Midwest of a city. There's culture, there's music. There's, it's a Midwestern town. It's not going to, like, LA and New York are special. There's just so much more here going on, so many more people and so much more stuff. It's the
Yeah.
destination for so many things.
yeah.
Yeah, just career fields and all entertainment and everything. So it's hard to compete with stuff of this size. But as far as regular sized towns go, what
It sounded like he went, hey, but he was yawning. It got
Oh,
weird.
okay,
No,
okay.
it's
It
like-
wasn't you at all. I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
sorry, Minneapolis.
Just great. I love the food there. I love the people are really nice. It's really beautiful. There's a ton of lakes. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. And
What lake stuff did you do? What's your favorite lake activity?
okay,
Speed quiz.
I mostly just ran around the lakes.
Ran like
Yeah,
working
there's
out.
trails around all the lakes in Minneapolis. There's a bunch of
Oh.
them. Lake Calhoun is like a 4-mile run. Lake Harriet's a 3-mile run, and then they had some other ones more south that I didn't really go to very often. But
Are you a water person? Do you like?
I'm not.
You're not a water
I'm not.
person.
I think I drowned in a last life, except that I don't believe in other lives.
Oh,
That's a valid
interesting.
excuse then. Yeah, that's totally why.
I know.
Got
I don't
it.
know what happened to me. But
Somebody
like
threw
everybody in
you
my
in.
family is good with water. They all water ski and surf and parasail and do all sorts of crazy shit. And I don't know.
So what's the length
I
of
don't
it?
even like to be in the boat.
Would you like to? So you don't even like no hotel pool, nothing like that either.
I'll do a little bit of it,
How do
But
you feel about hot tubs?
Yeah, hot tubs are fun. It's fun to like sit on the edge of the pool and drink with your friends. Like,
Yeah,
you're at a
it's more of a
hotel and you
social
have
thing than-
boobs. It's boobs.
when you're on the edge of
Fierce.
the pool and you got boobs. It's cool.
When you,
Sorry.
it was more your face when you said it. Like you looked down on the microphone like it did something wrong.
You're on the edge of the pool.
You're like, and you have boobs. I mean, both of you could have both of those. You could have boobs and
sorry,
boobs.
that was
I mean, that's usually my experience at pools. Boobs
there
and
was
boobs.
there was a parallel thought going on, of course. So there was
You're just thinking about boobs in the back.
just a particular pair, but
Let's
Just
say I
a
was at
special
a pool.
pair.
there's one special
Yeah,
pair. out there.
special pair. That's hilarious. Just dusted in honey,
yeah, yeah.
honey Kamasutra dust.
So is honey Kamasutra dust? Is that like is it like lick off stuff? Is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, because that
Stuff.
just seems like it could be very uncomfortable if you just cover someone
get
in a dusty
sticky?
thing. It's sticky.
Yeah,
It
no,
gets
no,
sticky.
no. I think it's okay. The person that recommended it to me is my cousin, and I know it's a weird conversation to have with your cousin. She's very open,
Very open person.
but she said basically we were. I don't know how we got. I don't remember how we got on the subject of joking about how nasty men's balls must be.
yeah.
Right? It just
Oh,
seems like
yeah.
it seems like a terrible
They can get
situation.
real bad.
Right? Yeah, like I don't know. Like here's the thing, and I don't know if it's too graphic for this, but
No,
vaginas have like
do whatever you
self-cleaning
want.
mechanisms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But balls don't, right? They just sit there.
Yeah, they just chill there.
They
As far as
just
I
chill
know.
there.
Just
There's
chilling.
no self-cleaning mechanism.
No,
You have to do
you
all.
gotta do all the.
work.
It's DIY, man.
DIY genital cleaning here.
So anyway, she got this dust for her boyfriend to put like pad down so that she was like, it was amazing. So I guess it.
Oh, I
really-
see. Okay.
So she used it on him.
I just picture
Be like,
a dude
here,
just
make
like
your balls.
dipping his balls in a jar.
and it's a little powder
And I'm
thing.
good. And then
That's
just walk out.
That-
Ready
All right,
for,
baby, get
ready
in here.
for the day.
Take that flannel off.
Take the flannel off.
No, so she recommended it to me, and that was how I found it on Facebook.
That's a good gift item, though.
Yeah, right. For
It's also
Valentine's Day?
interesting
It's like
now
a
that
fun, yeah,
you don't
you could
like you
share
now
it
live in an
really.
age where to get sexy products, you don't have to go into a creepy, sexy store,
Oh,
which is
you know what?
amazing
That's so
for a lot of
nice.
people, probably.
Although I will tell you, okay, this is a fun, positive story.
Please do it.
No, okay, yeah, this is my best porn shop story.
I'm into
Perfect.
it. That's fine. I know.
That's
You're,
gonna be
you're pretty
great.
much hitting the
It's
nail
gonna
on
be
the head
great
of the podcast
for this.
right now.
Yep.
You're doing great.
You know exactly how this goes.
Okay, so this is quite a few years back now. So my brother, my sister, and I were all home for Christmas, and my sister's kids were with their baby daddies, and so it was a childless Christmas.
Oh,
Okay, so
Sounds
here's what
fun.
we did:
Yeah.
we got super baked, and we went into Castle's Megastore.
Castle
Okay.
Megastore?
Castle
Classic
Megastore, which is
naughty
from the
store.
Northwest. You know, no, it was the one in. There's one in Silverdale, Washington.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful
So we got
Silverdale.
super high. We went in there and we bought the worst magazine porn we could find, which happened to be because we wanted wrapping paper. It was Christmas Eve, by the way.
That's a creative
Christmas Eve.
idea.
I
That
should
is
throw
a
that in. It was
fun.
Christmas Eve.
They were open on Christmas.
They
Eve.
were open on
Well, you
Christmas
got to get that
nice.
last minute gift
and
shopping in, man.
and
Yeah.
so we bought the
Way to
worst porn we
capitalize
could
on that.
find, which was gay military porn. Sorry, guys. And granny porn, because we're just ugh.
Those were two separate, or that was the same magazine.
No, separate magazines.
Separate, not
Those
like
were the two
military
worst.
granny
Yeah, we
type
needed
of
enough
thing. Okay,
to cover
got it,
all
got
the
it, got it.
presents. So then we went home and we bought a ton of like very small individual items and like 15 or 20 like little trinket things. Maybe not 15, maybe 12, maybe 10. I don't know. But and we
It's double digits. It's fine.
whatever.
Okay.
It was a lot. We broke like candles. You'd be like, we're gonna wrap the base separately.
Got it.
And
Okay.
it was that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we wrapped it all in the porn, used the porn as the wrapping paper, then rewrapped everything in regular wrapping paper so she didn't know. So Christmas morning, she starts ripping open her presents and all it is like dicks and everything, just like,
That is a
called it-
very
Yeah.
fun porn shop story.
Yeah. It was porn Christmas. That's what we called it.
There you go.
We've never been able to top a prank like porn Christmas.
Yeah,
so.
that's
Porn Christmas is
pretty.
a good idea.
Yeah, there's a picture
solid-
floating around somewhere of my mom just holding a box that just has a big dick on it.
How does the porn magazine industry still go?
I have no
Is that
idea.
serious?
Is the magazine industry
I don't know.
still
Like,
working? you know?
I did consider buying a skin mag for my cousin's kid who's 14
okay.
because he's gonna do it.
You might as
right?
well get it in
and
the comfort
you
of
save
your
a
own
lot
home
in data
than
costs
out on
on
the
your phone
street.
plan.
That's true. If you
just
get
like,
him-
listen, put your phone away and just look through this magazine. It's yours to keep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like it's a helpful thing.
It is helpful too, because you also
Got him a
being
VHS.
at one time a prepubescent boy, the jumping from picture to video can be too much to handle.
Oh,
So
really?
jumping from nothing to
You
video,
gotta ease
that's
into
way
it.
too much.
Right. Okay.
Huh.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
I feel,
far more
I feel like all you
traumatizing.
need, at 14, all you need is pictures, right?
That's all you need.
Yeah,
You don't need.
okay.
You don't need.
I don't know. Like, I don't think girls don't go through a huge like things turn on, but it's not like a constant. It wasn't like I was walking down the hallway like I gotta fuck.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Is that how it works?
I was-
Dudes, all of a sudden you're like,
I
I
was
gotta put my
just
dick
like-
in something.
You
I was
guys,
just like,
you
when
guys
my
have
friend comes near me, I get a funny feeling. Like,
you guys have self-cleaning genitals, and you're not constantly horny.
yeah, it's
You guys-
weird,
It's
right?
just a more efficient system, but
It
it, does
is,
have
it
a
is.
lot more functions as well.
Where I'm
so.
like,
That's
I
true.
can't-
It could put out another human. Like,
Yeah.
Where in high school, I was just like, I can't stand up right now. I gotta stay seated.
No, really love
I
this
know.
book. Just
I
gonna
know the
stay
bell
here.
rang, but I'm gonna be chilling here for a while. So is that cool?
oh man, that would be a real bummer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
man.
if I
Real
should do that,
boner.
thank God.
Be a real boner. No, that's good because like every time I've heard someone going into a porn shop, it's always for joke reasons. Like when I turned 18, a bunch of us went to Castle Megastore.
Yeah,
in
that's
Tacoma.
what we all did.
Okay.
And we almost all pitched in to buy my friend Kevin the inflatable sheep. Because it's like a joke gag gift that they just
Right.
know about. But
Yeah, it's going to be a funny story for a long time.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever gone in. Mind you, I'm not a big like toy person, but I've never gone into a sex anything not thinking that it was hilarious.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it's always funny.
Right. You never
We-
seriously went in there.
The only reason I
need to come
ever
out with some
bought
refunds.
something was because my most conservative Christian prude best friend was turning 18, and so we got her the biggest double-sided black dildo that they had, and made her open it in front of her mom.
Oh, that is a good prank right
Yeah,
there.
so that was the
Oh,
only
yeah.
wonderful purchase, though.
Wonderful
Yeah.
purchase. You get a good deal
Totally
on it.
worth
Did you
it.
get a good deal on it? Yeah.
called
Was it on sale?
Doc, I don't know why.
You don't want to get the
we all
dildo on
chipped in,
sale.
you know.
Right, I know, right?
sales
You're
sex
like, listen,
toys,
we
like,
need to clear out for the new models. These are 25% off.
get one of these
Just like,
used
I don't
ones.
know. I
That's
don't know.
not-
Why didn't they sell out the first time? I'm not.
Why did they sell out the first time? I forgot about that. That's funny. Anyway, so at least you found
Yeah, it was a pretty.
at the
funny
online.
story.
I'm sure people that industry itself has probably started making more money now that you can buy stuff online because there's
Probably.
people who are
Oh,
like,
I'm
"Oh, I'm not
sure.
going to the
Yeah.
store to do that."
That's
But if
true.
they
Oh,
could
God,
just
we live in the golden age of mail order.
right, exactly, it's perfect. Right,
It
there's an
made the
app
mail,
for it.
like,
Is there a
useful again.
sex toy app that you could order
I
stuff?
don't care that much.
I don't know.
I'm just saying,
How
maybe
many
it's
do
a
you
good
need?
idea.
I mean, really,
you know?
like,
Yeah.
at some point, like just I don't know, buy shoes or something like like.
You guys need
We
clothes.
should wear
Leather,
shoes outside.
too.
We
Come
should
on,
wear
man.
shoes outside. Like, how many dildos do you need? Where you're just
many
like, you know what?
I like to
think
keep a
I'm splurge
collection.
on rain boots.
There's
I like
no-
to have it. It's like in an action movie where the guy like punches a button in his living room and a thing flips and it's all guns. It's just like that, but
They're all dildos.
It's all
yeah.
dildos.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
you're a mouse
Well,
with a
I'm
type-
sure there's somebody that is that enthusiastic about it.
I'm sure there must be people with tons of money who are just like, whatever, I can blow $1,000 on dildos. I don't know.
Like, I gotta stop doing drugs. I'm just gonna start buying more dildos.
I don't know what the
I
price
don't
of dildos is. $1,000 a lot? Is it a lot of dildos?
like mine was I think like $75 or $80 something.
Oh, they're
know.
expensive.
Is that a
and
high
stuff.
quality one, or
It's
is
silicone. I mean, yeah, it's 100%
Is it like
silicone.
space age aluminum? Is that?
it? And you put it in the dishwasher.
You can boil it.
Okay,
no,
you can boil it.
don't.
What did you say?
You put it in the dishwasher. We got clean glasses in the dishwasher. If you want to grab one, and they're just like, "Oh,
What do you put in with the dick? Nothing. No, there's it like no, you boil it in a pan.
Pan.
That's how you clean it."
Well, that's how you sterilize it.
Okay.
I mean, you can just clean it with soap and water. Like it's silicone, like nothing. It's impenetrable, so it's not
it
like
does
things
the
are gonna-
penetrating. Right?
It does. All about
Oh, up top.
No, I mean it's just so like. Yeah, you just wash it with soap and water, and then if you really like, you're like, "Ooh, I'm not sure about this girl." You just drop it in the macaroni pan. Done.
The macaroni pan. Hey,
Ooh,
where's
not
that
sure about this
macaroni
girl.
/ dildo pan?
Pretty.
I know. Don't eat macaroni and cheese from my house.
Not too sure about
That's for
this
people
girl.
I don't like.
Dude, I have something completely off topic we can talk about because not kind of on topic. You may think of it. The new Feel Good TV show review
Oh,
for Cutthroat Kitchen.
What?
I love this show.
I understand it. Oh, I
Okay.
could suppose
Tell
that
me
has to
about the Cutthroat. What
They
makes it
just-
different than other kitchens?
Deep Throat Kitchen. They. No, we just watched an episode where they had to make macaroni and cheese.
They had to make macaroni and cheese.
So that makes
but
sense.
the whole point of the show, so you've seen Chopped, right? The show Chopped.
Chopped.
on
I
Food
think
Network.
I've heard of it.
The whole point
I
is
watch a
the
lot of
whole
cooking
contest
shows,
is
sorry.
one episode. So it's cool because you don't have to stick with the whole series. You don't have to follow along the whole
okay.
season. It's like each episode is its own individual competition.
Okay.
Cutthroat Kitchen, it's 4 people and they get money. And they at the beginning they each get $25,000.
Oh, I have seen.
And
this.
yeah, and
they
they
can like
fucking-
bid on
There's
stuff.
things and like a guy has to walk around with like a cat strapped to his arm.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then try to
yeah.
cook
Yes,
and stuff.
yes,
Yeah, and
exactly.
it's super
Like,
fun.
You
I
have
have
to
seen
use a
that.
camping stove.
It's
now,
super
and your
fun.
pan had
Yeah,
a
I
dildo
know.
in it. You know, stuff
You
like
have
that.
to hop around on one leg for
Yeah.
the rest of it.
My
Exactly.
favorite is probably
Can't use
the
utensils.
making utensils out of aluminum foil.
Yeah,
That's all you can use.
She was
That's
like
super
pissed.
fun.
It was great.
She was so.
She
pissed.
was.
She was super mad.
She was
And
like,
people,
"This is bullshit."
It's funny to me because it's clearly cheesy, like television disses. Like you can tell
Right.
they want to be like, "Fuck this guy," but they can't.
And
So they got to be like, "I'm gonna burn his kitchen down with my." Like it's just stupid
Yeah.
lame. But
Yeah.
it's really fun. So
Yeah.
macaroni pan reminded me of that.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, macaroni pan. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
And now I want Alton Brown to be like, "You're wondering what's in this box? The next person has to cook a dildo and sterilize it." We'll start the bidding at $500. You go sterilize this dildo before time runs out.
Someone a dildo. when they do that, they'll like. You can buy like 5 minutes where someone has to like turn their heat off or something. So I think it would be like 5 minutes where you have to go clean this dildo before you can come back and, and finish.
And then you have to like re-sterilize your pan and use it for the next dish.
Super fucked.
Dude, we're already halfway through the episode. I think it's time we do the top 5 turnaround. Is that cool?
Is that what we want to do now?
Yeah, let's do that. So we have segments on the podcast.
Cool.
And
I
this
love
segment,
segments.
well, Monica, do you want to explain it or do you want me to explain it?
Yeah. I'll explain it.
Okay, go for it, yeah.
So I pick a top 5 thing. It's usually the top 5 worst something.
Okay.
And then you guys together as a team,
We're a team now.
Oh, we're a team.
have
Yeah, you
to
and I.
tell me,
Welcome to the team, Mike.
flip it
Go
around,
team.
make it positive. This one, a lot of debates going on. The Iowa caucus is coming up on the 1st of February, so things are getting heated in the presidential election type of thing. So I found the top worst. So the top 5 worst presidents.
Okay.
You're going to have to tell me why they were okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. here we
Coming
go.
in.
I hope one's Grover Cleveland.
At number 5, George W. Bush. He's right there, right off
Top
the top.
5 worst president?
Mhm.
He is
Oh,
the
man.
5th
You
worst
know what?
president.
So what are some
I
positive?
gotta hand it to him. He really did give SNL a ton of fun.
That is a
for
good
shows.
Oh
I mean,
man.
think how much airtime SNL got in jokes for that. Like that's a
I
lot
do
of money
think
that came into the show.
That's
because
when
of him.
people started to pay more attention to their political sketches. Like
Yeah.
up until that point,
yeah,
it was, and then you got Will Ferrell doing
He
George
also,
W.
as a
Bush.
president, set the bar super low. You know what I mean? When you think about
It's
it.
true. Yeah.
Like for the modern presidency.
Not thinking about the hole that he dug for the
Yeah,
country, but
right,
you know,
like-
like for the
But he's...
Okay, here's an interesting.
He's gonna look okay.
You guys know this is 7 degrees of separation. You guys ever do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my last director of operations, who's second in command, and then I was the flight commander. So
this
me and
is
two
in
other
the
guys,
Air Force.
Air Force when I was in the Air Force,
right.
and me and 2 other guys basically were like third in command. So our direct boss
Uh-huh.
had written the nuclear football, which is all the list of nuclear decisions that the president would have to make in a time of crisis, for George W. Bush's 2000 election. And he got to be the very first person to brief him, and before Colin Powell or anybody, Donald Rumsfeld.
About nuclear
anybody.
stuff?
Yeah, about nuclear
Because
stuff.
that's like the most important.
That's
Like
the
he,
most important
This
stuff.
might be even. So were you in the military when he was in office?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's even
that's
more.
interesting.
Don't
They
ask,
give us
don't
a
tell.
on this. Yeah, I was going to
Don't
say.
ask,
Did anybody
don't
ever
tell.
ask?
We had.
Did you ever tell?
Oh, well, yeah. Couple times.
Did you bang anybody in the Air Force?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I shouldn't say it like that. I was still
Oh,
very
yeah.
young. I was still very young at the time and just coming out of the closet and very excited and like, you know, that like doing a lot of touching that I never got to do before. But I could I just could,
Do a lot of heavy petting.
a lot of heavy petting. It's a lot of just very consensual hugging.
Real hard hugger, that Leah.
She hugs with her leg. That's weird.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about?
Don't ask, don't tell, I think.
Oh, don't ask, don't tell. So we had this tech sergeant on our base. She was pretty cool, and she had the best gaydar on base. And so she knew, like, as soon as somebody new came into base, it was kind of a small base. So anytime a new gay person came into base, she like spotted them immediately, and they would just get an invitation to a barbecue at her house, and then they would show up, and it would just be like all the gay people at the base, because we all had like an underground network of like, we're gay,
Nice.
don't tell anybody.
We're
but
gay.
here we
Don't
are.
tell anybody. We know
Yeah.
you're gay too. so
We had
it's
an
fucking-
underground gay network, so yeah, like you can don't ask, don't tell all you
UGN.
want, but like it didn't really stop
secret
anything.
stuff
But
going
you can
on
get
in the
away with being
military.
like, I'll see you at the UGN, and it sounds military, but instead the Underground Gay Network.
UGN,
Yeah.
underground gay
Is that a
network.
subs thing? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
The UGN BBQ, we'll be there.
Yeah. I don't
UGN
understand how the Navy
BBQ.
didn't let gays in from the beginning. Well, since submarines, it's a penis-shaped ship.
Yeah.
And
Of course they're gonna go.
They can
over
all
there.
grow mustaches.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Mhm.
And it's just dudes for 6 months with mustaches
My-
and a penis.
And
My friend
Big,
Nate,
powerful penis.
a nuclear powered penis.
Nuclear-powered
My
penis.
friend-
That's the biggest kind.
My friend Nate did the podcast, and he was in the Navy on a submarine, and he's like, weird shit happened. Like weird
Yeah,
shit,
I
weird shit
bet
goes
it
on
sure
around
did.
you. Yeah.
Dude,
crazy.
I knew a guy who was a gay guy, and he was, when I knew him, he was a little bit older and he was in a relationship. But he said when he was in the Navy, he got more. Am I doing okay?
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
He got
trying-
more ass underway than import.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going on.
It's
going on.
It's going down.
No.
Don't ask, don't tell. Whatever.
It's happening.
It's happening. Yeah, it's like we're still fighting. We're still the military. Like
Right.
nothing crazy happened. We didn't disintegrate from the inside or anything. It's fine. Like we allowed the gays. Nothing bad
Didn't
happened.
blow the dick-shaped boat up. It's,
Second president, or we still on George W.
I just think it's funny. So they give us his best category and then his worst category. So his best category, he was number 18 in luck. This is in comparison to the rest of the presidents.
Okay.
His worst category, he's 42nd in communication, handling of the economy, ability to compromise, foreign policy accomplishments, and intelligence.
40. There was only 42 presidents at the time that he was elected.
Yeah, I think this is.
So he was like 42 out of 42
Obama's in here
at the
somewhere.
time.
He's like 15th or something, like because they did the top 10 as well or whatever. But but yeah. Okay. What's
Next one.
Franklin Pierce,
Oh, Franklin.
best known for pursuing policies that hastened the Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How is okay? He is worse than George W. I thought I was going in the opposite order.
Best category is he was 34th in handling of the economy. His worst category, 41st in relationship with Congress.
That's a big one. That's a big.
So, he really
looks
hurried up
very
the Civil
good
War.
in a jacket.
So
This,
he
he's
does,
got some
the one-
sweet
that's
hair.
the
I don't
one,
know what his
uh,
hair's doing. But
That's the one
I
positive
feel like
I can think of.
next Halloween I'm going to dress up as that guy.
President Franklin Pierce. Thank
one
you.
of the worst
Leah-
presidents in
Leah
U.S.
found
history.
her new Halloween costume. This has been a very successful podcast.
I'm going to be Franklin Pierce, and then I'll go to like a zombie, and then I'll be a zombie Franklin Pierce.
There you go.
It's a dual
Civil War
costume.
reenactment.
That's important always to have.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the positive thing is he looks good in a jacket.
Yep, that's
Okay.
positive.
All right.
That's
Good work, team.
about
It
it.
counts.
Next one, Warren G. Harding.
Oh, Warren G. Harding.
Mm-hmm. His best category was his ability to compromise, 26th in that. Worst categories, 43rd, personal background, which is family, education, and experience prior to being the president.
He wasn't very experienced.
Executive appointments, overall ability. He's 43rd in overall ability.
Where are these
Imagination.
stats coming
Okay.
I don't
so there
know.
must be more
These
than
are
42,
done
I
by some scholar, something. So,
from? I love how they're giving them stats like a role-playing game.
I know, right?
You got these numbers. Okay, you're gonna roll.
So he's
One of
best
the
known-
worst president characters. Yeah,
Right. So
Oh.
best known for being involved in multiple administration scandals, many of which stemmed from the corrupt and incompetent political cronies he appointed to office. So people who was like,
when
"These is my
he- Warren G.
candidate."
Harding, when was he president? What years was he president?
I don't know. They
It
should
doesn't
put that
say?
on there. That would be. Nope.
Okay, well, whatever.
I know this is made for smarter people than me, but
Well, I can say, did he help name the
20th
rapper
century.
Warren G?
20th century.
And the
it looks
song
like from his
Regulators?
outfit.
probably not.
No.
Uh,
29th president. Harding died one of the most popular presidents in history. His Wikipedia
Really?
says.
And he was
Yeah.
terrible?
apparently.
Yeah, it's
Terrible
apparently
and
it was like
In
the
office.
scandals were after he died. He died in office.
Oh yeah, he's got one of the shorter terms
Yeah.
because
Did he get
died, right?
assassinated? I thought did he not get? No, he got sick. He wasn't. Harrison was assassinated, right?
I don't know.
Lincoln?
I don't know.
wish
I
I
think
was smarter.
he was sick.
Who was
He
it that
died
it
of
was
being
for?
cerebral
JFK, he was
hemorrhage.
assassinated.
Died of cerebral hemorrhage on. Well, Positive spin. Ooh, he gave a speech at the University of Washington before he died. That's
Really?
weird. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's
It's the
my-
final
That's a
speech he gave.
positive spin.
He predicted statehood for Alaska. Positive. That's what I know him from. He did all this shit in Alaska. He was the one that helped move it along
To become a state.
to become a state. Yeah.
That's-
Without him, I would have been born in another country.
You would have been Canadian.
Yeah,
Because
you'd
Alaska would have been Canadian.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck you, Warren G. Harding. Now I don't have health insurance.
I would have been born into free health insurance.
So Mike is from the United States. This is our positive.
That's the positive
That's the
spin.
positive
That's
spin
right.
from Warren G.
Welcome to
Harding.
America. You're a U.S. citizen. That's
All
fantastic.
right.
This is a pretty good country to be from for all its flaws.
I mean, it feels pretty good.
All you have to do is travel to a third world country, and you're like, you know what, this ain't so bad.
Feeling
I just
pretty
turned
good.
on the tap, and water came out, and I didn't die.
Also, I could go to McDonald's whenever I want.
Whatever, as long as I got $1,
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
which I probably do because I live in America.
All right. Next, James Buchanan. Best known for being a Northerner with Southern sympathies.
Oh, lovely.
He's the only president to remain a lifelong
Wish I
bachelor,
could have been
though.
a slave owner.
Maybe he
remain
was
a
gay.
lifelong bachelor.
Yeah. Not
He was
that, not
gay.
that just because you're single
You
means
think
you're
he was
gay, but I'm
Back
just
then,
saying.
though.
Yeah.
Back then, I
He
felt
hated
like
black people, but loved buttholes.
Was he just?
no.
It's like his slogan under his.
I know.
He tried to keep peace among northern and southern states, but ended up angering both sides.
He was a one-term president.
Surprise.
is-
His best
interesting.
category was personal background. His 23rd, family, education experience. Worst categories, 43 in domestic accomplishments and leadership abilities. Seems like a rough thing not to have as a
So,
president. But
yeah, on
no
his
leadership ability. Oh.
on his Wikipedia page, which I take Wikipedia as real fact because why not? It says that most historians think he is one of the worst presidents in the history.
Okay.
because
Number 2
he
on
didn't
this
do
list.
anything solving secession, and then he got voted out of office, and then Abraham Lincoln came. So maybe without him, we wouldn't have had Abraham Lincoln.
He's Obama's George Bush. Like, you know what I
Right,
mean?
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
Paved the
make
way.
him look
yeah.
better.
He helped.
Racism.
Lincoln got elected
kind of
because this guy sucked,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Northerner with.
Yeah, because it was one term.
Southern
and he-
That's just not good.
yeah, that's not.
Just- That's a whole wrong side of history scenario, right?
Yeah, I
you
know.
were clearly on the wrong side.
I know.
He tried to play both sides,
Yeah.
but then they were both like,
I
fuck
know.
you.
He's like, I'm trying to play both sides. Also, I hate getting married, so just trying to bang it out.
Pew, pew, pew.
Next
right.
president, last one.
Yeah.
I'm really going to be surprised if it's not who I think it is. Who I think it's Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson?
Yeah, who is it?
It says Andrew Johnson.
Oh, close.
Johnson?
Andrew Johnson.
I'm like, I don't even know who that is. Best known for being impeached for dismissing his Secretary of War.
Oh,
His entire administration was plagued by strife stemming from Civil War reconstruction efforts.
oh.
His best category is 34th in willingness to take risks. And worst categories, party leadership, communication, relationship with Congress, court appointments, and ability to compromise.
Jesus.
I love how they're like, these are the worst things. Here's a
What
list.
does he look like?
That guy. Kind of sweet. It's
the-
more of a bow tie kind of
He's
look.
got a
than,
bow tie.
yeah.
That's
He looks like
positive.
maybe it was the Old West was popular at the time he was president.
Yeah. Let's see. It was. So he's okay. Civil War reconstruction is
So,
his
yeah.
biggest downfall
So-
here, and why
So
people
he's got to
know.
be what, like
When was he in?
1880s?
Yeah, right after
1870s,
Lincoln. So, I got a timeline right here. Let me look at it.
1890s.
1865 to 1869. He's also one term.
65
Oh,
to
okay.
69, which makes,
But after him, Ulysses S. Grant. Famous drunkard.
famous. You think about how good of a president he would be if he was sober. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been really bad too.
Could have been real
Some
good.
People are just way better drunk.
I know, it's weird.
I feel like it's tough because you don't in school hear about the bad presidents. You only hear about the good presidents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You definitely hear more about the good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know a lot about Andrew Johnson, although he does look very scowly and angry.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mhm.
Dismissing
He-
his Secretary of War.
Well, I guess he was a vice president, so I guess a positive thing is at least he was willing to step up
after he was Lincoln's vice president right before he got assassinated.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Those are big shoes to fill, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
weird that Lincoln would have chose that guy.
Yeah. You'd have better judgment. You never know.
Okay, so something positive. You know, Andrew Jackson's name is pretty easy to spell.
Andrew Johnson.
So is Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson, yeah.
That guy too. For sure, both
hard
pretty
one.
easy names to spell.
Yeah, and no one's going to mispronounce it. you
Right.
know?
So I thought it was going to be Andrew Jackson because Andrew Jackson was the one behind the Trail of Tears and all the terrible stuff that happened to Native Americans. Really, not the only one.
That's what
but one of the ones.
you would want to think. But
Yeah, but instead it's this
Yeah.
guy.
Andrew Johnson.
I don't know. I think
He has thick eyebrows. They're very manly.
it can protect him from dust getting in his eyes. He's
Yes.
got thick
Rain
eyebrows.
also.
Yeah.
Rain.
if you Kamasutra desk could get in down.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Kind of looks like Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park a little bit. Is that a positive? I'm really stretching here.
I know.
This is number one.
Listen, do we
It's
have
a
enough
hard one.
positives? I can't think of anything.
I think it's you guys did a good job. He's got nice eyebrows and he looks like the guy from Jurassic Park. Perfect. Things are going
Think
well.
we nailed that.
Nailed it. You want it? How much? What do we?
We got at 44 minutes.
Can
45
I do
minutes.
a story that I found?
Yeah,
very
you can do a
quickly?
good news story.
Did
You
it?
do good news stories.
So
too.
winters in Minneapolis. What is that like? Are they sucky?
Yeah, like the first part is fun, like up until around Christmas time, because you'll get a couple of big snowfalls, and it might stay, it might not. But January, it kind of goes into this deep freeze where there's a lot of negative temperatures.
Ooh.
And a lot of like, you wake up really considering calling into work and letting your dog out for like less than 3 minutes, like take a piss or else.
Or else.
It's a lot of snow shoveling and like driving where you're just like, you know? And so, I mean, I don't mind driving in the snow now. I feel like it really beefed me up. So that was one good thing about
That is-
So you're good at
Taught me
driving in
a
the snow.
lot about driving in the snow.
See, 'cause
I'm really good at it.
Seattle, if it snows, I'm just like, no, I'll stay here. This is fine.
Oh yeah, I feel pretty confident in the snow, and I feel like I could navigate pretty much anywhere at this point.
That's good.
And I would also know when to call it quits. Like, okay, it's time to not drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think might be the more important thing to know because I'm like, am I being a bitch about this and not like driving
Right.
because I'm afraid of it, or I don't
Right.
know.
I'm not going to risk my life. Like, if it's a life risking thing, you're just like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
I bring it up because there's a big storm, or there was a big storm just recently on the East Coast,
yeah?
Storm Jonas, which they really shut them down, which was
Yeah.
kind of crazy. But they hadn't gotten much snow at all. So I found this story where this lady like couldn't drive, but she's a nurse at an elderly care center, and so she like walked through the snow while it was like because there's like no public transportation, anything, and she has an overnight shift, which I mean, you're working with old people, they kind of need you just in case. So she walked to work in like this huge, I'm trying to figure out how far away it was, but yeah, she's only been working there for 6 months.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
And
can't,
she,
can't lose your job.
That's
man.
right.
Right,
Get a hold
yeah.
of that job.
Yeah.
That's probably good health care.
Anything with health insurance is great.
Yeah.
I'd walk in the snow for health insurance.
So like everybody else had called in basically.
Oh.
And she was like,
She manned
I'll
up.
just walk.
She threw on
Yeah.
a bunch of layers of clothes and probably a scarf, couple scarves, probably a
couple scarves, put some
couple hoods.
Put some scarves on, girl.
Yeah, when I was getting ready to move there, I was living in Las Vegas, and
Very different.
I was oh my gosh, couldn't be more different. And so I was getting ready to leave Las Vegas, and she just kept saying like, "Do you have enough hoods? Do you have enough hoods?" And I was like, "How many hoods do you need?
Right. Can't you have more than
What's
one?
going on?" You know, like, and then you get there and you realize in January you need at least 2 hoods.
to wear.
Yeah, like you have to layer hoods. That's how cold
so
it is.
cold. Yeah.
It's so cold you have to layer hoods.
When I went back up to Alaska to see my brother and my sister and stuff, it was like -10,
Damn.
-15-ish.
Yeah.
And that was just like,
Your nose hairs like crinkle up.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
your beard like freezes if there's anything in
That's
it. at all.
crazy.
It's just like crazy.
She
yeah.
was it's like when it was blizzarding, so it's like the worst, and she's walking for an hour to get there, which is
Wow.
crazy. She was like, I just kept thinking it was an emergency and they needed me. Give her a raise.
Give her a raise.
Give her a raise. Give her
Yeah.
Give her that Christmas
extra
walking
week of
bonus.
vacation. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Let all those other ones that called out take some shifts.
All right.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
Found
yeah.
that. Liked
So
it.
we do dumb internet quizzes
Okay.
in the show. Okay.
Cool.
And there's sirens outside, but there's also
Yeah. There's
a choice.
It sounds like it's
There's two quizzes. I don't know if we have time to do both quizzes. In fact, I'm pretty positive we don't. So
Okay,
our
sorry.
choices are
yeah. You can pick which
you
one.
can
How
pick.
about that?
There's
Okay.
a quiz about what should your new ridiculous career be?
Okay.
Or, this is my favorite one, which terrifying pirate queen from history are you?
Oh, we're gonna have to go with terrifying
Like pirate queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of that decision was based on your enthusiasm. I, knew
I was
it
gonna
gonna
say
be
I
more
feel like
fun.
it was a leading
It
question.
was a very
But
leading
It was
one.
this
very
is my
leading.
favorite. But
you're not a
you
lawyer.
pick whatever
You're
you
not a
want.
lawyer.
You pick
You're a
whatever
comedian.
you
It's fine.
wanna do.
No.
Okay.
Trust me, I have
Uh,
much more terrifying pirate bitch queens. Is that what it was?
Pirate, pirate bitch queens. Which terrifying
What
bitch
word
queen
am I
are
supposed
you
to
from
leave?
history?
Pirate queen from history.
Pirate queen.
Which
So-
word am I supposed to leave out? I'm pretty
So-
sure you can figure out which one it was out of those three, but
The way this works,
bitch queen.
terrifying?
the way this works is I will ask you questions, and
Okay.
they're multiple choice, and I'll put in the answers for you. Okay.
Okay. All
Does
right.
that sound good? for
Sounds
you?
good.
All right. Here we go. So the first question is, what pirate accessory would you wear? A pirate jacket, a parrot, a tricorn hat, a false beard, fancy boots, or an eye patch? I chose parrot. 'Cause
Okay.
Parrot's a fun accessory.
It sounds like a fun
Fancy
accessory,
boots.
except birds poop like once a minute.
Oh.
That
so
is a
I went with
good
the
point.
hat
Okay.
because you're going to need that to keep the sun off you.
The
and also I
tricorn
like
hat?
Hats.
Yeah.
You look good
do
in
look
hats.
good.
You're
Thanks,
you're a
man.
hat person.
I like hats.
I think you look good in hats. I look weird in hats. I think you look
Really?
good. Yeah, I look weird in hats.
You know what's weird? Jay Hollingsworth and I have the same size head.
Really?
Really?
We can swap hats. It's
He has
crazy.
a tiny head for a big
Crazy.
man.
We do it. It's like a party trick.
It's like a party
Every time I
trick.
see him, I'm like, Jay, let's show everybody that hat trick.
Let's do
Yeah.
All right, here's the next
a
question.
little physics.
How long would you survive at sea? About 30 seconds, a half hour, a couple days, like a week at most, maybe a month, a year. I am not truly alive till sailing the high seas. The sea is my
I'm gonna
mistress.
go with a
and I
couple of
hers.
days.
A couple of days?
A couple of days.
My answer was the sea is my mistress and I hers.
Oh, okay.
Because anytime something where the mistress comes up in this quiz, I decided to say yes to
I'm
it.
most likely gonna start blacking out and drinking seawater at some point, and then sharks will eat me.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it's gonna happen.
You have realistic pirate
That's
expectations.
awesome.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
What did you
Thank
choose, Monica?
I'm gonna go like a week at most. Like I'll be fine, but
What would
whenever
you-
this is over, I'm good.
What would your pirate weapon of choice be? A cutlass, a hook, a musket, a rapier wit, which I don't know what that is. I think
It's
it's
a
like
skinnier version.
Oh, it is? Okay. Or a cannon.
What's
I
a-
chose cutlass.
What is a cutlass?
It's a sword. It's a sword that has a thing over it that covers
Oh,
your
okay. Yeah.
hand. Mhm.
I'm gonna go with
And a rapier is like a curved sword.
I'm gonna go with a cannon because I like the
Cannon?
biggest weapon in any category.
Well, I mean, you did control nuclear codes, so
yeah,
that makes
I know.
sense.
So weird,
I'm gonna
right?
go with you, rapier.
A rapier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Careful how you pronounce.
Rapier.
What do people fear most about you? Your terrifying strength, your total lack of morals, your sword, your endless thieving, your witty banter, your powerful friends, your unwashed stench, your drunken brawling, or your disregard for maritime law. And I chose my disregard for maritime law.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go. There's one other one that's pretty close to the disregard of something.
The
That's the Mariner law.
the maritime law one, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's also, yeah. What did you so
Your
you want
lack of
maritime law?
Go back-
morals?
no, go
Not
back-
your
go
lack
back
of
up.
morals?
No,
My
come on,
terrifying
have to
strength,
live
my
more.
total lack of morals, my sword, my endless thieving, my witty banter, my power.
My witty banter.
Your witty banter.
That's what I picked.
Let's go with witty banter.
And who would be your most trusted companion at sea? And I have to show you because these are pictures.
They're all birds.
So they're all.
Oh no!
all birds?
No!
There's
There's
6
ducks
birds.
eventually.
Or there's a kitty cat, a dog, or a goldfish.
Dog.
Dog. All right, you going dog?
Dog. Yeah.
I chose the parrot gnawing on the stick in center left.
Okay. Wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I
I
like.
like this little blue parrot. He looks like a good time. You know, he's like, "Hey, what are we doing? We're just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? I'm blue.
All right.
No, dog. I love dogs.
Dogs?
I
Dog
mean,
works?
That's a solid answer.
What
Yeah.
motivates you? Booty, lol, is what it says.
Ah.
Adventure, a fear of your own mortality, a YOLO philosophy, the power of friendship, honor, my enemies, a keen sense of justice, or my love for that flighty mistress, the sea. And I chose that one again because it said mistress.
I'm going to go with adventure. I think
Adventure?
adventure. That's my... Yes, I love
What
adventure.
did you choose, Monica?
I don't know. I want to say a fear of my own mortality, but that seems
Yeah.
a little
The power of
scary.
friendship.
Yeah, I know. That's not it.
Booty, lol. Is it not booty, lol?
Booty law. I'm gonna go a keen sense of justice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know,
All right, and the second to last question.
That's interesting.
What would you steal?
What would I steal?
Treasure, rum, an island, doubloons, a ship, or the affections of a maiden? I
That's a
chose.
picture of
Affections
Keira
a
Knightley.
maiden.
I chose island because I love it.
Affections of a maiden. I'll steal some hearts.
You'll steal some hotties,
I
and you chose
would
island too.
steal a ship.
A ship?
That seems,
That's
yeah.
a good one. And finally, what would you do with a drunken sailor? Is the last question.
Okay.
Make him walk the plank. Let your crew decide. Make him clean your quarters. Let him sleep it off. Throw him overboard or get drunk with him. I said make him clean my quarters because I hate cleaning.
Fuck him is not one of these.
Fuck him. Well, that's probably what the let your crew decide answer.
Yeah, let your crew
Let
decide.
your
Yeah.
crew decide.
They just fuck him. I'm just
I think
kidding.
I'd probably let him sleep it off.
Let him sleep it off. That's good.
I'd get drunk with him.
I can get drunk with him. Yeah, get drunk with him maybe.
Get drunk with him?
Yeah, get drunk with him.
Oh, I already chose
That'd be
to sleep
fun.
him off.
I mean, oh, that's fine.
Ooh,
That's
got
fine.
different
I would do that
ones.
too.
You got
'Kay.
different ones?
Yep.
Oh, we all got different ones.
Really?
This
Oh,
is
what?
good.
I got to
This is
read a
actually
little
really good.
about who these
So
are.
I'll do yours last, Leah.
Okay.
First, I'll make sure I just fuck up the entire
got
thing by clicking the wrong button.
Grace
Are you
O'Malley,
serious?
also known as some crazy French name, or the Sea Queen of Connaught. Sure. She's a politically powerful Irish pirate who lived from 1530 to 1603. At one point, her arch nemesis, the English governor of Connaught, decided she should be hanged for her piracy. But at the last minute, she was granted a reprieve from Queen Elizabeth I because old Gracie had done a bit of spying for old Lizzie, and they became pals. this
Oh,
way.
that's a good story.
Mhm.
I got
That's a great story.
I got
you.
famous pirate Mary Read.
Okay.
Mary Read joined the British Navy as a powder monkey and disguised as a boy at the age of 13. She continued to serve in the Navy as a man for a number of years, but fell in love with her bunkmate. After quitting the Navy, she resumed life as a man and joined a gang of English pirates after they captured her. These pirates were led by John Calico Jack Rackham and his companion, the female pirate Anne Bonny, who both believed Reed to be a man. The crew committed acts of piracy around the Caribbean until they were arrested in Jamaica. Both the women were saved from being hanged because they were pregnant.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That'll
Crazy.
really screw you up if you're like, hey, my buddy Tom is pregnant. I don't know how that happened. It sounded like White Mulan,
That is
though, that whole
crazy.
You like
story.
that story?
Mhm.
That's a good story.
Wow. Not
ready?
killed because they were pregnant.
You ready for yours?
Yes, I
Okay,
am
here we
ready
go.
for mine.
You got Qing Shi.
Oh boy.
Qing Shi was a fearsome pirate who ruled the China Sea in the early
pretty
19th
dope.
century, commanding a fleet of 80,000 men and 2,000 ships.
Holy fuck.
Because holy shit, what a badass. Eventually, she retired from piratedom, as you do, and opened a brothel and gambling house where she enjoyed her golden years, having been pardoned for her various pirate crimes.
That sounds
I think you got the best
exactly like
one.
me. That sounds exactly. In fact, I planned the second half of my life to open a brothel.
Brothel and gambling house.
That is
Gambling
you're like,
house.
what?
Yeah.
Once Leah made it in comedy, she's opened a brothel and gambling house
Yeah,
and lived out
you
her
know
golden
what?
years.
Yeah. That's where I'm going to spend my
Golden
golden years.
Have you seen the
Gambling
movie
house.
Love Ranch?
No.
You should watch it. It's
Okay.
about a brothel. Anyways.
Have you seen the movie Sexy Warriors?
Oh, we do have a question about that.
It involves me being dumb.
This is a story that I don't think I got to tell because
Okay.
we were on tour for like 3 months, right? You know about road trips.
Right.
We stayed at a hotel like 3 times. This is one of the times. They have some different channel options, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Cinemax, and the title of the film is Sexy Warriors. Now, I saw that and laughed and went, haha, that's porn. He was like, oh, let's see what that is. So he clicks on it,
Clicked on it.
immediate, like, violent scissoring. Like,
Two women
it's just,
aggressively
like, it
scissoring.
looks painful.
Yeah, it doesn't look
right?
fun.
And he's like,
Yeah.
oh
Everybody.
my God. And I was like, you didn't fucking see that coming? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
that's Sexy Warriors.
I thought it could be a
Or
dumb
it could have
parody
been gay
thing.
porn. You got to watch out for that.
Either way,
you don't
it
have to watch
wasn't
out.
going
I
to
mean, you could
be.
be
I
into
know.
that. That's
That could
fine.
be a
I have
dumb
to watch
parody.
out. I don't want to see that.
Just
I don't
that you
see it
thought
either.
they were going to be fully clothed. like that's all my confusion was.
adorable.
I was like,
This is my thing about those-
Innocent man.
about
That's
those
wonderful.
HBO Cinemax pornographies though is usually they're funny when they're not having sex, and I was trying to hope that was one of the moments.
that was your hope?
Yeah,
Right.
like because
nope, they had passed that point a
in-
while ago.
in
It
college,
was-
we had a party where all the theater people go into this guy Ray's house, and we watched Pirates, the pornography Pirates, where it was like the highest budget porn of the time.
Really?
And we all ate fried chicken and drank beer. It was like a party.
and, like
idea.
jerked each other off and stuff.
No, just watched it. But
That's positive.
It's positive.
super
help you
fun
with
for
that.
everybody.
Oh my god, everyone wins.
But it was funny because they actually had like action scenes in it and stuff, but it was so bad, which is what made it funny. And I was hoping it would be like that, but instead it was just two people aggressively scissoring.
Yeah.
It was pretty
That
aggressive.
doesn't even really happen. I don't know.
I know it doesn't seem enjoyable for
Look,
anybody.
no.
It
Really
seems like it hurts.
painful.
Well, I've never done it aggressively because that seems weird. Like,
It was. It looked like they were mad at each other and they were trying to like scissor each other to death. I don't know. It looked.
Didn't look good.
It did not look good.
It's not. It's one of those things. I think like it's a fantasy thing that men have about it, and
And it's not a thing.
in real life, it's sort of like imagine if you needed to go 50 miles per hour to get an orgasm, and then you just got up to 35 and coasted.
That's what it's like. You're not
All right.
cruise control.
That's
It's
pretty
like,
solid.
oh,
That's
God, when are we
hilarious.
gonna go downhill?
That's a great idea. That's a great metaphor. Metaphor. You want to do your charity? We're almost out of time.
Yeah, this is a weird one to just
Oh yeah.
slip
For
into,
sexy
but
warriors.
I found out today on charitynavigator.org that January is National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month. Now,
Really?
not that talking about pirates didn't fit with this perfectly, but so I just picked the top one that they recommended. It's got like a 95 out of 100 for all their financial and transparency stuff.
Okay, what is
and
it
it's called Share Hope International, and it's just sharedhope.org. And it's actually based out of Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, cool.
Which I didn't realize.
You know,
but
my cousin has actually he's a Christian, and I won't tell you his name or what country he went to, but he's done like Bible smuggling.
Oh.
Yeah, and like gone and done weird stuff like that. And he really wants to get into doing documentaries that expose sex trafficking, like trying to get sex trafficking out in the open so it'll stop.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind
it's
of
really
what
cool.
a lot of their mission statement is to prevent the conditions that foster sex trafficking. And Portland is, for some reason, I guess it's the ports, but they are like the worst in the country for sex.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Portland?
Yeah. And so this is in Vancouver, which is so close.
weird.
So weird.
Yeah, I heard that.
Guys,
It's
we don't
it's
even
pretty.
eat gluten in Portland.
It's big in. There's so many strip clubs too. I wonder if that.
It is.
I don't
it's
know,
like
but
because it's full nudity in Oregon.
Yeah,
Which
I don't.
is-
There's much more than I expected of that going on in Seattle as well. I just,
Also, just major
I don't know.
ports.
I haven't been to.
Yeah, just-
like major shipping ports. It's like
Yeah.
bad everywhere.
which just seems like such a, oh, you're gonna bring someone over on a boat. That seems like we should have gotten past that.
Right. Are we done with that?
Uh,
Like, isn't that?
But we never are. So, yeah. And then they do a lot of work finding people who have been in that situation and then kind of helping them restore real lives.
Oh, that's
So-
good.
That's nice.
cool.
Yeah, so sharedhope.org.
Sure.
Is there any charities or causes that you are a big supporter of?
I honestly am very poor right now, so it's been hard.
Oh.
I used to sponsor a child in the Dominican Republic,
Oh, really?
Oh.
and then she grew up and got married
So he could pay for
before
it?
me. So. That's fine.
That's neat.
So she's doing great.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's cool, though. I've always-
I do always say like support your local animal shelter.
Animal shelters, yeah. You
Yeah.
have 2 dogs?
I
Is
have
that
2
right?
dogs.
2
Yeah,
dogs.
I
Oh,
do, and I
very
love
cute little
dogs.
doggies.
And they are a big responsibility. I don't think like a dog adoption should not just be like everyone adopt. It should be like if you can adopt and you have the situation to adopt, yes. Otherwise, you can go to the shelter and walk dogs. You can give money. You can do all sorts of stuff. So
I
yeah,
didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
smart.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
That was it. We hit exactly a little over an hour. It was good.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right,
I feel good, you
I
guys.
feel great.
cool. Oh man,
we
great!
did a
I
good
do
job.
actually really have to pee, but I
Go
didn't.
get it. No, let's end this right now. You
I
gotta
didn't know
go.
if
Get
this
outta
is
here.
stretched in the bathroom, and then I thought, like, what if it's weird if they can hear the peeing on the radio, and
Oh, they
do I
don't-
just cut out? Like,
It's
don't
okay.
know.
You gotta
It's
pee.
okay.
I gotta go sterilize a dildo. I'll see you guys later.
okay, bye.
Bye bye.